Oh, they stole my food stamps, right? Now, mind you, only got a little $137 that they gave me, and they took that shit. They took 135 of it here in Brooklyn. Okay, so y'all know I had to run down on them. I will tell y'all this. Of course, they're going to act like they don't know what I'm talking about. When y'all go in these Arab stores, if they do not have a Chase EBT machine or a Clover, which is the government's EBT machine, do not use it. Okay, we got to stop these motherfuckers one way or another. Okay? Don't make no sense. And I'm hungry. They know you don't mess with a hungry black bitch. We coming for your ass. And I told them, I'm coming for that ass.
Don't mess with a what? Y'all, I never understood how people could get offended by things they call themselves. Let me explain. Who thinks that if you try to call her what she just called herself, a hungry, Better Business Bureau, that you wouldn't have a fight on your hands right there? So why would you call yourself that? I never understood that. You come online and you call yourself something with negative connotations attached to it, but you know darn well that if somebody else said that to you or called you what they saw you call yourself, then you will be offended. So I think that's wild. Let's go ahead and get into the next clip. Before we get into the next clip, if you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second and it actually does help out.
I'm on my way to the county building since they won't answer their phones. They want to, because they're just so busy. They're so busy. There's so many, the volume of calls is so high. Look at this. And it's still early. I'm about to get right up in this line. My GR came on my first day. Oh, yeah. And I'm assuming they just opened, so we're all like taking steps together. I'm literally the last in line, so right now it's 8:03. I have work at 5, so I got all the time today, like literally all the time today. Made it up here pretty fast. It's 9:48 right now, so I thought it would be a good idea to get my verification of income so that whenever I do need it, I'll just have it. She told me to wait and wait for my name to be called. Hopefully my ADHD doesn't get the best of me and I don't hear my name getting called, but I'm going to try to listen very, very closely. All right. All right. Thank you. Oh my God, I got my Foodstamp word. Yes, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, yay, yay.
It's like it's a rite of passage. It's like it's a rite of passage. Like, so excited about basically being in destitution, being down on your luck. I don't get it. But let's get tactical for a second. Or strategic, I should say. Because she said something there that caught my ear that we need to explore further. What I mean by this, so she got up early, but she didn't get up early for the reasons I would have liked. She was up at like 8 something in the morning because the food stamp people didn't answer the phone. So she decided she was going to go down to the food stamp office. And she said that she didn't have to be to work until 5. And it's 8. She didn't have to be to work for about 9 hours. But she was up. And she said she'll be there all day if that's what it takes. So, what I don't understand, it sounds like she works the graveyard shift. So with that in mind, that's actually a more rare shift to be able to find. So if you're able to find something that can work the graveyard shift and you still have available time that apparently you don't need to be sleeping because you don't mind being up all day for it, then I don't understand why you couldn't go get another job. I feel like that's pretty obvious, right? I don't understand why you can't use this energy that you apparently have, that you apparently don't mind sitting somewhere all day looking at other people in their face, when a lot of jobs, I mean, let's be real, it's not like for women, y'all are going to be working jobs on the construction yard. In most cases, another job she would get would be somewhere else just sitting, whether it's answering the phones, whether it's sitting behind a booth, whether it's just sitting at a desk. So I don't understand why you can't go that route instead. I think that's what everybody's wondering, honestly. But you see, people make time for what they want to make time for. She'll make time for the free stuff, to go collect the free stuff that she feels entitled to, but clearly she has more time that's not being exhausted, that she could still leverage, but she chooses not to. Because let's be real, if she used that time, then she probably wouldn't even be eligible for that anymore. But she wants the free stuff.
I can't buy no more junk food with my food stamps. Huh? Well, damn, what if I wanted to start my own treats business? What about my kids' birthdays? I got 5 kids. I can't surprise them with a custom carrot cake from Publix or Walmart. What about Halloween? I ain't gonna be able to participate and pass out candy. What about my kids' after school snacks, y'all? My kids gonna be hangry or hungry before I pick them up from after school program. We don't like Olipop sodas and veggie sticks. They nasty. And then we can't even buy no hot food with the food stamps unless it's a natural disaster. I got a question for you, Bretchine or Breachine, because you the one who started all this with your new house bill. Can we still buy seafood with the food stamps? Are you gonna make the healthier foods cheaper? If we can't have the junk food, we need the healthy food. Can you make it a little cheaper? Because eggs is $10 a carton. Child, let me go stockpile on these junk foods before the ban starts.
Now it's just starting to get exhausting at this point. So your kids are in after school programs. See, I'm listening very intently, and I'm fixating on all the things that people are exposing on their own behalf. Probably Freudian slipping, but it really doesn't seem like she has much shame regardless. So she probably is just opening out with it. Like, yeah, my kids aren't home all day, but I still ain't going to get another job. I mean, this is just getting silly right now. You have time to be on TikTok while your kids are in after school, which she's got 5 of them. 5 kids. Listen, I say the first one's a decision. But when we get to that number, up after 3, there's no way you can tell me that you weren't intentionally doing this. It doesn't take 5 times to learn the same lesson. It just doesn't. So this is what you chose. And in trying to predict what argument could come, maybe like 3 of her kids are in after school, but then she still has small children. So maybe that's why she can't work. But I feel like that's how a lot of people decide to exploit the system, by continuing to have small children so that they have that excuse. But what they don't realize is eventually you're not going to be able to keep doing that anymore. And eventually the rubber's going to meet the road, and you're still going to have these dependents who look you in your face and still depend on you, and they're not cute anymore. Not not baby cute. But you still need to pour into these kids, and you still need to act like their future matters. But it doesn't seem like, because what really can one person do? How much attention and attentiveness can you really give 5 kids by yourself? It's just so chaotic, and it's just so all over the place. And I don't know why certain people decide to take on these type of tasks, because that is a task. I don't know why anyone in their right mind would decide to take on this type of task and try to take it on single-handedly. I just don't get it.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more. Be wiser. Clothes and legs. I usually don't say that, but close it up, sis. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks for those kids. But y'all women, this is y'all wake-up call. Stop having kids. Be wiser. Make better decisions. If you don't have kids, don't have any. It's hard out here. I keep seeing videos about food stamps being cut off, and honestly, the woman in me, the gentle, feminine woman of me, I feel so bad, not for y'all as mothers, but for those children, because children need to eat, and unfortunately children are not asked to be brought here. You guys are bringing them here, and they're not asked to be brought here, and they are the ones who suffer at this whole bill adjustment or whatever, okay? But I was just talking the other day about how responsible people who get an education, get a trade, find a hustle, however you do it, right? Responsible people who are high earners or sufficient earners who pay for everything themselves seem to be punished the most in America. Higher taxes, we don't get any assistance. We don't qualify for any assistance. And I think it is so backwards because it's kind of that thing of like rewarding good behavior, right? I feel like too oftentimes in America, bad behavior, bad patterns are rewarded. For example, a woman who goes out there and continues to get pregnant over and over, knowing that she is already struggling with the first child, right? She continues to get pregnant, whether it's by the same man or another man, okay? After 2 times, something should start clicking. No, she goes and get pregnant again. And then you have some women that proudly, right, have like 8 or 9 kids and she's on government assistance, y'all. Government assistance is supposed to be a stepping stone, a tool to help you get on your feet. It's not.
I actually really don't agree with this. No. I agree with what she's saying, but everyone says that government assistance is supposed to be a stepping stone, a tool. No, it's not. That's really supposed to be like an emergency. That's supposed to be like a escape chute, right? That's supposed to be like, you know what would have happened had this not been here, right? You'd have had to deal with this all on your own, and you'd have probably not been able to survive this. So it's basically a safety blanket to catch you. I don't think it's supposed to be a tool, right? A tool is something that you can just have to enhance whatever it is that you're trying to do and be more effective with it. I don't think that this is a stepping stone or a tool. I think this is like a parachute that opens up and you can try to lever. I don't even think it's something to be leveraged really, but it's getting to the point to where there's people who are getting on it who still aren't even leveraging it. Where it's like it's clearly something to be exploited, but it's gone beyond just feeling entitled to have it for a duration. It's people who think that they're going to be able to have it for a lifetime. So they don't feel like it's something to be leveraged or a tool. They feel like it's a lifestyle, honestly. They feel like this is a permanent lifestyle. And I don't see how anyone could ever feel entitled or work out in their mind that the collective paying for your entire life, you as the individual, is going to be sustainable or is going to be something that you're going to be able to utilize forever or for decades. But yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be a tool. I think it's supposed to be an emergency. But people aren't utilizing it like that, and it's something to be. It's become acceptable to be trying to leverage it.
Not supposed to be something that you get on and commit to staying on for the rest of your life, okay? It's not supposed to be something that you utilize and then have more kids so that you can keep it up, okay? Now, again, It sucks. I'm jealous. I'm gonna admit it, because then I just came across a post over on Facebook that certain SNAP recipients or EBT recipients qualify for like free education programs. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's a good thing because it's another tool to help them get off of the government assistance. So from that perspective, I see it. But I would love some free education. I would love knowing that I am being rewarded for being responsible, choosing not.
Okay, it sounds like there's some audio stuff going, and she's pretty long-winded anyway. So we'll leave it there for today. If you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second, and it actually does help out tremendously. And also, if you could hype the video, hype is a feature that YouTube offers for smaller content creators. And basically, what it does is it pushes smaller content creators to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So when you hype, it basically shows the points. And then because I am a smaller content creator, it gives us more points. So if you could hype, I greatly appreciate it as well. And then also Patreon's link below if you want to see self-improvement content. But until then, I'll catch you in the next video.